Well, yesterday I worked on the end of that fence down there, getting it up. It's not done yet because all I got is the fence standing. I don't have the post driven all the way in yet, and this top web wire is not. I gotta reset these longer posts there next to the inside the fence. But before I can do any of that, I got to work on all the insulators, make sure they're all good. But before I can do any of that, I need to fix this other fence going the other direction. So I'll come back to that later, and I'll show you what I'm working on today. Today I'm working on this, and I gotta raise that fence up all the way down there, from here all the way down to the where it's laying on the ground. I gotta pick it all up like I did on this other fence behind me. And it rained yesterday in between my work, about a 1/4 inch. So I knew it was going to be a little wet out here, but I took the chance anyway, and I drove out here. Originally I was going to just park on the road like I did before, but it's too hard to go across the fence once I get the fence up. Yeah. So I took a chance and I drove out here, but I drove out about halfway to here, and I almost got stuck. So it was really wet there, and there's water standing where the fence is supposed to go, where the fence is, that darker area. I guess it's a darker area, darker green. There's water standing in there, so I'll be working in the water, but I got my boots on, so it's okay. Anyway, I'm going to start raising that fence up. That's where I already got these anchor posts set in. Normally those, in the end, all those posts with the yellows on them, yellow poles, they're going to be right inside the fence with the wire at the very top to keep them from jumping over. Keep the cattle from jumping over. But anyway, right now I'm going to start raising the fence up, one section at a time. What I do, I'll tie a wire to the top of a post, and I'll like I did there, and then I'll tie it to the top, and then pull the fence up, and then tie it off at the bottom. That'll hold it up until I get the post set, partially set. Okay, let's get started. There you can see where I tried to drive her down here, but I couldn't do it, so I had to go back. I had to go back, even with four-wheel drive. Luckily, four-wheel drive pulled me back out. So anyway, that's why I'm parked way over there. It's higher ground over there, so it's not as wet. This is the lower ground over here on this end. Okay, let's get some work done. You can see where I drove in. It was even wet there too. That's the lower ground over that way. And I pulled in, turned around here, and then I tried to back up, and that's when I started to get to the wet spot, so behind me. So that's why I pulled back up. Yeah, I got that far, and then I says, oh, I ain't gonna make it. I ain't gonna take a chance. It's even wetter down there. Yeah, it's even wetter down there. So okay, so I'm back to, at least up there is a little drier. The ground's more firm up there. So I'll just leave it there for now. Yeah, this is the fence I gotta raise up. All that from here to where I left off down there. I'm gonna start from that end though. From that end, and then work my way this way till I get to this fence. My goal today is at least get the fence up, if nothing else. It's not too bad today. Sky's partly cloudy, which means I'll have some relief from the sun. Even so, it's not as humid today, so it's still good. Anyway, let's get to work. Yeah, it was too wet to drive out here, but what's done's done. Even where I'm standing right now, there's water in the ground. But like I said, it's still higher ground than that down there. Less water up here than it is up down there. Okay, let me get down there and start raising the fence. I'm not sure, because I didn't check my rain bucket last night. Or this morning. But it must have rained last night, because the water's still over the road here. So it must have rained some more last night. Oh well, that's life. Okay, that's why it's so wet. That's why it's a lot wetter than I thought it was going to be. Anyway, I just come down here to look. So I need to go down there and get started on that fence now. At least there's a nice breeze blowing, and the clouds, partly cloudy. It's going to help me today. It's going to help me stay cooler somewhat. Okay, let's head down there. Do some work for a change. I'm ready to start lifting the fence. I can rest. It feels good. Anyway, this one here is already supported, but I'm going to tie off 2 poles, 2 sections. Yeah, raise it up 2 sections at a time, because I got 2 wires. And if that don't work, I'll just do 1 section at a time. I want to raise up this section and that section. Try to do 2 at a time. Oh, the fence is up. I still have to line them up where they belong. Then I'll drive them in part way. That's a view from the other side. Let's see if I can line them up now. I got them drove in a few inches anyway. And I got it fairly straight. It may not be perfect, but good enough for me. View from the other side, or end. Yeah, good enough for me. I'll take the trash off later. Or the, what do they call it? Flood debris. Okay, let's do another 2 sections. I'm going to do 2 more sections, just like the one I just did. Okay, now I'm going to pull up 2 more sections, and I moved my yellow pole just as a marker for myself. Okay, let's do it. Oh boy, the wind's working against me. Yeah, see how the wind's blowing? Twice it's blowing. Here it comes. Twice it's blowing the fence that way before I get it stopped in. I gotta working on that fence. Yeah, I didn't even get to this end before the wind blew it over again. Okay, let me straighten it back up one more time. I gotta hurry before the wind blows it back over again. Another 2 sections are done. Not completely done, but up. Another 2 sections are up. That makes 4 sections. It looks like I got 2 more poles to go, which is 2 more sections, and then I'll be to that power pole. And the rest are a little bit easier after that. They're just leaned over. Okay, let's keep moving. Okay, I got 4 sections done. See how straight I got it. Not too bad. I can live with it. Now for the next 2. getting closer. At least the breeze is cool. Anyway, I got 2 more sections to do, and I'll be closer. Almost to the end here. Okay, let's get this section up too. Well, the fence is up. I still have to drive the post in a little ways. Not all the way, but part of the way, just to make sure they don't fall over. I got a few posts out of line on this end here. I'll straighten them up first. Then I'll drive them in. Well, got the post driven in part way. I think it's straight enough. Yeah. At least the fence is up now. Most of it. Still got a little section left. Right here. Into the corner. Let me straighten these few posts up here. And see what I have. And I finish that. Yeah. A few posts to pull up. I don't think I'll need an anchor for those though. Well, that's a little better. I gotta do things a little differently over there. Well, fence is back up. It's not straight yet, especially down here. The posts from this power pole all the way to the corner, they're all leaning toward me because of the force of the water. Force of the water pushed all the posts, dragged the fence this way. Yeah, and even pulled in my corner post, which I got to straighten up first before I do anything else. As you can see, all the posts are leaning toward the south, to the left, leaning to the left, and I'm not going to straighten them up because my intent is to straighten that post up. I'm going to pull it that way, which hopefully will pull all these posts back up where they belong. That's my intent anyway, my plan. So I got to work on that post next. I'll take the debris off some other time. Okay. So the only problem is, if these posts get bent back up when I pull the fence, when I pull the post back straight, what's that going to do with all of these posts that I partially set? Is that going to pull them over too? I'll just have to wait and see. Okay. I'm going to wait and take all the debris off. I don't feel like doing it today. What I want to do today is make the fence tighter. And the way to do that is to straighten my corner post out. It leaned a lot. Oh, I just thought of something. A lot of the weight is that top barbed wire. I could take it off, or yeah, I'm gonna take it off. Yeah, I could put all the posts. I could put all the posts back. Those other posts that I got all used for the anchors on this side, and like these ones here, I could put all them back up, but they'll be in my way. So I'll just disconnect the fence here on the top. That way, I'll only be pulling this fence down here then tight. Then I can put that top bar up later, because that's going to be last anyway. Okay, so that's well, I gotta dig a hole on this side so I can pull it back, and I'm gonna have to get some more buckets of rock, so I gotta do that first too. Yeah, that's the next thing I gotta do is work on this post. It's already after 1 p.m. It ain't too hot today. It's warm, but it ain't so hot that I feel like stopping. So let's go get 3 buckets of rock. Go from there. There's a turtle out there. He saw me. Yeah, water's flowing pretty good. Yeah, it's flowing right down the middle. Yeah, since that flood, yeah, it used to flow on the edge over that way. But since that flood, it washed out that big sandbar that used to be here. Now it's flowing this way and then that way. So, changes course now and then. Okay. Okay, well, I gotta go up and get some rock now. Work on that corner post. Well, I'm passing by, so I figured I'd stop and check my oiler. Cattle rub oiler. Looking good. Only reason they have to go through it now is to get to the salt down there. But they got a salt block up by the shelter on top. So they don't have to come down here for salt, but they do anyway. And it won't be long. Yeah, there's the fence I'm working on today. You can still see the debris on the fence out there. And when I come back with the rock, I'm going to work on that corner post. At least get that one done today. Last time I looked at these, they were blooming. These are milkweed, and I don't kill the milkweed because they're food for the monarch butterfly. Yeah, yeah, and they got the seed pods. They're forming. Yeah, and when they get ripe, they got like a silky thing, and the seeds float away on it. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Headed to the top. Let's go up there and get the rock up there. 3 buckets. I come to the top to turn around so I can go out the gate down there where I'm getting rock. And cattle are over there eating. And I'm also noticed that since all that rain we had, the Jimson weeds grew back pretty big. So as soon as I get right after I get that fence up and working, and I get the cattle to go in there, I'll need to start spraying this stuff. Spraying it or mowing it, but I'd rather spray it so it don't go back. Okay, let's drive that down to the gate. Okay, cattle. Yeah, at least they got something to eat up here. Yeah, look at all them Jimson weeds. There's more. There's a few more. Okay. Alright, I'm going to head down to the gate. Oh crap, where's the gate? Gate's down there, so I'm going to head back down. I just come up here to turn around. Well, looks like the clouds are moving in again, so. But right now we're in the sun. I'm in the sun. See the sun down there? Sun shining down there and on me. But there's more clouds than sun, so I'll be in mostly shade from this shade of the clouds. There's a nice big cloud right there. But it's not blocking the sun. Whew. When the sun shines, it's hot. But at least the air is cool. But when there's a cloud goes in front of the sun, that feels good too. Filled up 3 buckets. Now I just got to get them onto the truck. And they're heavy. Because I filled them up full. And while I was up here, I checked the north fence and I checked the south fence on the other side of the gate. And they're both working good, so that's one thing I don't have to worry about. Alright, let's load them buckets up. Oh, 3 buckets should weigh the same. Same fullness. The last one is always the heaviest. Look at that nice cloud up there. I like that. Okay, let's go. Oh, one last view of the top pasture. Cattle way back on the other east end. Oh, they're content to eat grass there. So I was wrong. Here's one here. There's a Highlander way down here. I'm gonna go see who's with her. 3 Highlanders are on this end. The other 2 are laying down over there. Over there. And the old mama cow, she's eating here. Okay. And the other cattle are way down there where I saw them before. Okay, but look at them weeds. Most of these weeds are those mint. Well, these other ones over here. Yeah, there's the Jimson. I need to kill them, but while I'm spraying, I might spray everything in here. See if it kills it. I could mow it, but I'd rather spray it so it don't come back. Well, at least the plants I spray don't come back. They can always sprout new seed. That's why I want to spray it this year, because I don't want these going to seed like they did last year. Last year I think I mowed them when they were real tall and thick, and it was all these Jimson weeds had gone to seed, so they were scattering their seed everywhere. So there might be new seed coming up for years to come, who knows. But anyway, that's for another day. I got fence work to finish. Okay, I'm loaded up, ready to go back working on that corner post. There's the fence I was working on, way out there by the road. You can still see some flood debris on it. It goes, what I worked on was from there all the way back to the corner. Okay, let's go down there. Even my pasture road's a little muddy. Must have rained last night. I didn't know about it. Anyway, I'm back to the corner post. Here's the fence I worked on today. I left the debris up for now. Maybe I'll work clean on that tomorrow. I like to get this post pulled back and anchored good again. Okay, let's start digging at the post hole digger first. I gotta dig on this side first, because I'm gonna pull it back this way. Yeah, I gotta pull it toward me, slightly on an angle, because I gotta have tension for this fence too, so I gotta pull it like this area, like in this direction. This way and that way. Okay. Okay. Yeah, first I gotta dig a hole out on this side so I can pull it. I'm gonna try to pull it with the truck. I don't know if I'll be able to, but I'm gonna try. The road down here only had rock on it. We don't have any oil. They haven't oiled this road yet. It meets up, it goes up there, makes a left turn, then another right turn, and then goes up to another blacktop road. Or blacktop or oiled road. We call it blacktop. Anyway, because they don't have a blacktop when they have rock on top, but it turns black later on as the rocks get pushed into the oil, and during the hot weather the oil melts and seeps up into the on top of the rock. Okay, let me start working on that post. Look at the nice clouds up there. Ah, look at that. That looks nice. Well, from this, it looks like it might already had some rock around this post. Hope it ain't too hard to dig out. Well, I got the hole dug. I mean, yeah, there was rock in that hole. At least near the top anyway. Okay, let me see if I can pull that post now with the truck. First I gotta take a look at the hole. Yeah, got water down there too. I think I'm far enough down. We'll see. Well, see what I can do. I'm gonna try to pull it with a rope. At least I got some shade from the clouds. And the wind's cool, so pretty hot there for a while. The sun was shining pretty strong. But now there's a nice breeze blowing. Feels good. Okay, see if I can hook that up. Thought I'd get a view from the back end too. Well, I got the rope tied to it. Don't know if it'll hold, but I'm gonna try. A view from this side. I think it'll work. Not sure if I got the angle right. I'm gonna try something. Well, I think it worked. I pulled it back. The fence is tight now. Through there. And I even straightened up those posts too. How about that? All right. All right. That helped. Okay. Now, yeah. Now I gotta get a look from the other side. Yeah. And this fence is a little loose. I may have to pull it that way by hand when I put the rock in. Let's see. Okay, well at least I'm gonna try to pull it a little bit more. Maybe I got it tight enough. Because this tension wire here on this side, it wasn't moved during the flood because it went this way. It's already tight, so I really can't, I don't want to put up no more than that. Okay. But I need to put that other tension wire in there before I unhook it. Then I got to put all the rock in too. But I think I got to dig some around here first, so I can add the rock around the post. Yeah, I think it's good enough. Rope is tight. Yeah, a lot of tension down there. Okay, I gotta dig some more out around the other side and add the rock. Okay, let's do that. Well, that's where that, whoa! That's where that tension wire is going to be drove in. Hoping I can make it tight. I started that out, tension post. I started out on an angle, but as I drove it in, the tension wire kept pulling it that way. So, at least it's tight. Well, it's 3 o'clock, 3 p.m. and I'm wore out. The sun's not too hot, but I'm still tired from all the work I'm doing here. Okay, I'm gonna let go of the post. But first I get a view for a couple more angles. Okay, about as good as I can get it. Only thing I could do, I don't have another post, T-post, but I'd like to put another tension wire up there, out farther. But I can do that some other day, I think. I got this tension wire on it. That's something. The other tension wire is to hold this fence tight. I notice I got some bent posts here. I need to straighten them up too. I think that'll do for today. As always, tomorrow. Tomorrow's just a day away. Okay. I'm going to get one more view, or one more angle. Okay. That looks better. Yeah, I'm going to add me another tension wire from the top out a little farther. I just going to have to go around it with my mower, but that's alright. As long as it holds my post up better. I need a stronger tension anchor. I need a stronger anchor outside there. Okay, I'm ready to unhook the rope. Okay, I think I'm done. I just noticed that this is the same kind of grass grows in a hayfield in late summer, or right about now. So I'm gonna have to go check the hayfield one of these days and see what's growing out there besides fescue. But I gotta fix this fence first. Hayfield can wait. Wait, it is long. I can wait some more. I'm not gonna cut it until the end of August anyway, or beginning of September, whenever the weather's good for hay cutting. I straighten up them posts a little bit. That'll help. Okay, let's unhook the rope and see what the post does. Well, that's as good as I can get it. So I hope it holds. One of these days, I gotta get some rock down in here. That's a wet spot here. I didn't put the rock all that way. And I put last year when I put the rock, two things of rock for the tire tracks when we haul bales up to the top. Okay, but those mud puddles are getting bigger. Every time it rains and I drive through it, it gets bigger. Well, before I took the tension off the rope, I packed the rock down with a sledgehammer to make it, packed it in a little tighter. I think that helped. Okay, all I can do now is take my rope off and go home. I'm getting lazy. I just took the rope off and looped it over the chair. I'll take it off some other time. I'll take it off the hitch later on. Oh, it's about 3:20 p.m. Fence got a little crook in it, right around where that power pole is, but I ain't gonna worry about it. A little crooked, I don't care. Fence ain't done yet, but it's up. That's the main thing, it's up. I still got more work to do on it. I gotta take the flood debris off of it first. Then I gotta fix all the insulators. Then I gotta drive all the posts down farther because they're not deep enough yet. And then I gotta line up all these longer poles here, like these are, like these four are here. I need to line them up and attach that top barbed wire. I added that later because this fence is so short. I didn't want the cows trying to jump over. Okay. I'm going to take a drive-by along the fence today, even though it's not completely done yet. The fence is up and I want to get a look at it. I want to look at it from the road point of view. Well, here we go. Oh, the boy's coming. We're going to take a drive-by on the road of my Newly erected fence. Keep an eye on traffic. Nobody's coming. Well, a little crooked there. There's a little better. Gotta keep an eye on traffic. Yeah. Straighten it up to here. Alright, better. Yeah. I was afraid well, these posts down here were all going to be pulled. They are pulled a little bit. They all pulled a little bit toward the post that I was pulling on. Yeah. Not too bad. Not too bad. I can always straighten them up. There's a rough road here from that flood. Yeah. Oh boy, bumpy here, Noah. I need to put some more rock in. Okay. Most of the posts are pretty straight. Oh, this is what I was afraid of, though. Yeah. Well, I guess it pulled it up a little bit. I was hoping that when I pulled that post, this post would it pull a little straighter. So I guess I can, yeah, I can pull a little bit extra because I still have to put rock around this post. So maybe I'll do that first tomorrow. Yeah, I'll get some rock for this post. I didn't put it down here yet because I knew it was going to move when I pulled the other fence. So I'm going to keep an eye on traffic. And I got to put the 2 tension wires up too. Yeah, there's 2 tension wires I got to put right and left to hold the post up tighter. Okay, let's go down to the end. This was more or less done. I just have to drive them in and fix all the broken insulators. Other than that, it's, yeah. And these fence wires are loose here, so I got to tighten them up too. Okay. All right, that's it. That's the end of the fence right here. I'm turning around here. The water's still flowing a little bit over this road crossing. But my bridge is okay. Well, the cattle are across the creek way down there in that bottom pasture, and they're grazing down there right now. I see a couple of them. Okay, I'm headed home. Done enough today. Well, that's 3:30 p.m. on Friday, August 2, 2024, and I'm done for today. Work again on the fence tomorrow, but I've had enough today. Okay, and still partly cloudy, which was a relief for me because I got a little relief from the sun now and then. And I'm going to walk out and look at the newly oiled road that they oiled, rocked, and rolled this morning. They started this morning oiling the road around 8:20 a.m. is when I saw them starting the oiling process, and they started the oiling from behind me, and then they started the rocking process from up there, because the oiler can drive forward. The oil tanker can drive forward while it oils the road on the back. It can go forward, but the rock trucks, rock spreader, they have to drive backwards as they spread the rock coming back this way, and they took 2 truckloads to rock this part of the road and behind me. Okay, like I said, they started up there and they ended up there by my neighbor's mailboxes as far as the oil goes. The rest of the road down to my bottom pasture And up the road, up to the neighbors, that's all rock. Okay, well, that got done today, and I got more fence work done on the fence today, and I'll do some more tomorrow. All right, catch you on the next one. Bye. I just want to show the difference between my driveway and the oiled, rocked, and rolled. They oiled it, started from there, and oiled it out to the intersection. Then the rocks came and backed up and rocked it all the way to there. And then the roller came down one side and down the other big roller to smash the rock into the oil. That did a pretty good job. Okay, that's all for today. Catch you on the next one. Bye. I just wanted to mention that it wasn't as hot today as it was the last few days. And the humidity was a little lower. I still sweat it, but not as much as I did before. And I could tolerate the heat a lot better today. But and the temperature, I don't think the temperature was much above 80. Yeah, I think maybe 85 at the most, probably. I'll check when I go back down into the, after I go in the house and go out the back porch. That's where I have my thermometer, so I'll check it then. All right, that's all for today. Catch you on the next one. Bye. Well, I was right. It's only about 85 degrees at 3:45 p.m. So wasn't as hot as the last few days, but warm enough to make me sweat. So there you go. All right, that's all for today. Catch you on the next one. Bye.